Hey, darling, can you drink? Come on, it's water. Just take a sip. For me, yeah?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back with another game review, and this time we're talking about Dead Island 2. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you like the content. Got a lot more on the way. Dead Island 2 is a first-person action-based RPG that was released in April of 2023 and is available on PC, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, and Series S and S. It's the third game in the series following Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide. The game takes place in a zombie-infested Los Angeles, California that has been placed under quarantine. You have the option to play as one of 6 different characters. These characters are called Slayers and all have unique skill sets and abilities. After an evacuation attempt goes bad and your character gets bit, you find out that you're immune to the virus that's turning people into zombies. You run into some companions and escape to one of their homes in LA. Because you're immune, somehow you get the bright idea that you can save the world. So your character sets out to find the CDC or doctors that's working on a solution. This is where our journey really begins. As you make your way through LA, you run into different survivors along the way. Sometimes you guys decide to make an alliance and help each other out. You might be sent to collect a specific item from somewhere or to turn the power on at a specific location. Your different relationships with people and the way they interact with each other is a nice component of the game, but it's far from the focus. The combat component is definitely focused on and is one of the most fun parts of the game. It's heavily melee based with a lot of different options for items that you can use as weapons. You have your classic options like machetes, brass knuckles, knives, baseball bats, and things like that, but you'll also have unorthodox options like golf clubs, a wrench, or a tire iron. Generally, at the start of the game, the weapons that you come across will be more improvised. These will be things like burnt timber, a scaffold pole, a steel pipe, or a sign pole. As you continue to level up, you'll find better weapon choices and you will get to some long-range weapon options as well. You can use long-range weapons such as a nail gun, pistols, shotguns, rifles, and even more choices. There's also a really nice weapon modification system. You can modify your melee weapons by adding different elements to them. You can add spikes, acid, fire, electricity, and more. You can also modify your long-range weapons as well. You have to scavenge around the city to collect parts needed to make these weapon modifications happen. There are different materials that you'll have to find all over. There are workbenches located around the map where you can make these modifications happen. You can increase the level of your weapon, or you can give them much needed repairs. You can also make trades and buy and sell items with certain people that you run into around the city. Your skills or abilities are characterized by a card system in Dead Island 2. Your skill cards are broken down into 5 different categories: abilities, survivor, slayer, Newman, and innate abilities. You can unlock different cards by leveling up, completing different quests, or by finding them at specific locations. The map is fairly big and is divided into different districts of LA. There's a slight loading time when going into each district, so it's not technically open world. You have 10 different districts to explore in total, with each one of them offering its unique touch and a different layout. You get rewarded for being adventurous and exploring as much of the city as you can. You can run into new side missions, special gear, or new blueprints while you're out exploring. There are 2 different gameplay modes, single player and co-op mode. After completing a mission or 2, you will unlock co-op mode where you can play with up to 2 different friends. The story to Dead Island 2 isn't very deep, but it doesn't need to be. Gameplay is a way bigger focus than storytelling here. You can complete the main story in about 15 hours, and if you complete all the side missions, it'll generally take you about another 10 hours. Now, I never played the first Dead Island game, so this was my introduction into the series. After watching trailers, I was just never really that interested, but it's on PlayStation Plus right now, so I decided to check it out. If you're into fast-paced first-person zombie type games, it's something that I would recommend. Now, it's not perfect. Some of the missions can get repetitive, and the boss fights are nothing to really write home about. But overall, I say that I enjoyed the game. Now, with all that being said, I give Dead Island 2 a 7.5 out of 10. If you made it this far, thanks. Please leave a like and consider subscribing. Maybe leave a comment and let me know what you think of Dead Island 2 or what game you'd like to hear me talk about next. Also, I know we talked about this before in the past, but I've been working on scripts and different videos for the anime channel, and it'll be here soon, so be on the lookout for that. Until next time, we're out. Peace.